Hello, and welcome to William and Mary's series on Qigong and Tai Chi Chuan. My name is Stan Rockwell. Just remember, this is a physical activity. All physical activities involve some risk of injury. This is a pretty safe one. Remember to stay in your comfort zone. Check wherever you're practicing to make sure there's nothing to step on that might trip you up or hurt your foot. You can do it with bare feet or flat sole shoes. Never do this in high heels. Doesn't turn out well. We've gone over the principles before: posture, balance, and breathing. So get yourself nice and centered, nice and relaxed. You're centered over your foundation. Remember, the foundation is that invisible line around the outsides of your feet. Everything inside that rectangle is your foundation. Even if we step like this, you still have that line around the outsides of your feet, and you're balanced right in the middle again, and maybe a little bit closer to this foot since it's holding most of the weight, but you're still in harmony with gravity. Tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathing through the nose. Exhale lasting longer than the inhale. All the muscles in your face relax. If you have a word that you do with your breathing to help bring on that relaxation response, just go ahead and say that word in your mind. Everything softened. We've done one movement called open close, and that's part of a series of movements that's widely used in Sun style Tai Chi Chuan, also in many Qigong forms, including one called Five Elements. We're going to do a couple of versions of Five Elements today. If you ever study Chinese medicine, or really anything Chinese, Five Elements are underlying principle to everything. They're more sometimes called five phases or five energies. If you've ever studied yin yang, things are constantly moving from yin to yang and back. There's always some yin and yang and yin. When we get ourselves perfectly balanced in harmony with gravity, that's called Wu Ji. If you think of it in terms of, say, physics, it's just before the beginning of anything, before the Big Bang. Tai Chi is actually a philosophy, and that's the force that brings yin yang into being. And then the elements, or the energies, are kind of underlying energies that help change things from one to another. They also are associated with the seasons. They're associated with energy channels, organ channels in your body. For instance, fire energy is associated with your heart. Metal is associated with your lungs. And if you study the Greeks, you'll see some similarity with their elements, but it's kind of a different thing. First thing we're going to do, let's just do that opening the energy gates that we've done before. First energy in this one is metal, so your arms come up, they come out, palms down, hips go back a little bit, palms go up as the hands come back. It's an inhale and an exhale. Down. Balance everything out. Metal gives rise to water when it's humid like it is today. You can see condensation occur, and especially occurs on cooler metal surfaces. Associated with your kidneys, so one hand's going to come behind you and come to rest right over your kidney, palm out. Bring your feet a little further apart for this one. Shift your weight into the side where your arm is behind you and bring hand across, palm up. You shift your weight to the other side. As you do, you turn your hand, you sweep out. Hand comes down as your hips go back, and it's like you're grabbing that clean blue water from your pillows, down your arm, to your other arm into your kidney, expelling any stagnant chi out. Doesn't matter if you believe that or not, but it's a nice visualization. Visualizations have been used in the West for at least 50 or 60 years now for healing in medicine and for improving performance, especially in athletics. Remember that 70% rule? Pause there, and we just switch sides. Same thing. Part of balance, trying to do it equally on each side. Balance everything out. Bring your feet back a little closer together. Water gives rise to wood. Bring your arms up, opening the energy gates, back down. If you've ever taken Yang style Tai Chi Chuan, this one will be somewhat familiar. It's a little different, but one arm goes forward, palm up, other hand comes back, and you press down. It's like you're pushing energy up and down your arm. And this is going to be a sequence of 9, with 3 being an inhale, 3 being an exhale. And it's a little faster than what you would expect, so just follow along. Balance everything out. You might have noticed you're, again, moving your whole body when you're doing that. You're not just moving your arms back and forth. Back to center. Wood gives rise to fire. Come up again. Hands come down just like you're about to do open and close. Again, if you've done Tai Chi, this movement will be familiar. It looks a lot like Jade Lady works the shuttles or Fairmaiden works the shuttles. You shift your weight to one side. The side you're shifting your weight into, that hand pushes towards the corner, other hand pulls back, and the fingers are pointed in the same direction as your toes on the side that has less weight. As you shift your weight, hand pushes across and out. Inhale and exhale. everything out. Wood gives rise to earth. And get yourself, again, make sure you're firmly grounded. Arms come up and down. Reach your arms out. There's a principle called Sung. I haven't really mentioned that before, but Sung is also a yin-yang thing. It's expansion and contraction of the joint. So when you extend your arms out, you keep some bend in your elbow, but you visualize that arm getting longer, the fingers getting longer, expansion in the wrists. When you stretch out, when you come back, and just relax back. So if we open the gate, we press out. Index fingers are kind of pointed diagonally upwards, thumbs downwards, so you have kind of a diamond shape in front of you. Lift the back of your head to take the pressure off your neck. Raise your hands up, looking through that mouth of the tiger. Shift your weight to one side and turn on that center axis. Inhale to the center and exhale out. Balance everything out. Back to the center. There's a very short version of 5 elements, too. And there's a third version we'll do at another time. But this one, you start with your arms kind of hanging by your side, but come out. Hips go back. Backs of your hands come together, just like a tree growing up out of the earth. This is your wood. Turn the hands and then turn the hands again. And out. Wood gives rise to fire, so your arms come up in a circle. Shift your weight to one side. Turn on the heel of the foot on the weightless side. Press out, just like flames leaving out. You come back. It's an exhale. An inhale. One more. Hands come back down. Remember, fire gives rise to earth. So one hand comes underneath the other. Press up. Press down. And then hands come out, and then you just reverse. Hands back to the side. Earth gives rise to metal. Shift your weight. Turn on that heel again. You go out. Backs of your hands come together as your arms rise up. Back to the center. Hands separate. Palms facing and down. And again, you balance it out, doing the same thing on each side. Metal gives rise to water, so just like a wave rippling. Back to the center. Kind of cool things off, just come up on your toes, make fists, tense everything up. As you inhale, exhale, just let all the tension flow out, just out of your fingers, out of your toes, into the earth and away from you. Inhale and exhale. One more. And then just loosen up your legs a little bit, just raise your leg, drop your hand on your thigh. You don't really hit it, you just kind of let it drop there. Back to the center, and then we'll balance everything up. Inhale up, and exhale down. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe, healthy, well. Keep practicing. And remember, you can practice the posture, balance, breathing, the body scans, relaxing muscles in your face, having your word that you say with your breathing for relaxation response. You can do those anytime, anywhere. Sometimes when I'm waiting for the microwave to go off, I'll just bring one leg up and just practice balance for a bit. Standing in line somewhere, do same thing. Can it really become a way of life? Because, as we said before, Chinese medicine looks at health. So you pay attention to the air you breathe, the food you eat, the atmosphere you're in all terms of it, emotional, spiritual, physical, psychological. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.